Hey everybody, it is the legendary Vegas Vince, and I am like beyond honored because I am sitting here. What room are we in? 1445, with the real legend. I mean, this is the man, JF Jim friggin' Straw.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, here's the Oshchuck. I screwed his birthday up. I promised, I said if I get down here, I'm forcing him to do this because he's got about 3 minutes where he's got to go. Are you speaking again, or are you doing the
No,
one?
no, I'll be on panel discussions, I think, this evening or something.
Yeah, and you're down here in sunny Florida, and by the way, he's got good weather and bypassed the tornadoes, which and you're having fun down here. And
Oh, yeah. Last two times I was in Orlando, the temperature here was
colder
than it was in Georgia.
Exactly. Jim, I mean, I'm not even going through your reputation because everybody knows. There's always a question that I always like to ask, and it's a real open-ended, but I'm going to ask it to you because I know we're limited on time, and the question goes like this. After all the time you spent life, be it marketing and everything else, what do you know for sure?
For sure?
Yeah.
All I know is you've got to test, then test some more. It makes no difference what part of life it is. You got to keep testing, and you're going to lose as often as you win. But the winners outdo the losers.
So you basically, once you hit, and that basically, in other words, almost sounds like the Claude Hopkins 101. Once you get the metrics down and the numbers down, and that does require testing. And is that basically what you're saying?
That's it. Once you've got a winner, it just keeps on winning. Because, the idea just keeps going. If you get a 1% response on 100, then you're going to get a 1% response on 100,000. So it's just keep plugging. Test it.
I gotta mention the world's ugliest website, which I think is businesslyceum.com, but it's amazing that that ugly website makes a few dollars, doesn't it?
Oh, $1 here and there, but you see, people complain about it. I get 2 or 3 emails a month about people want to fix my ugly website. But hey, I want customers who can read, not look at pictures.
Okay, and and we yeah, that was one of the funnier responses I've ever read to somebody who said something about the website, and yeah, that between you and I, we both know the website does really well, and really the objective isn't the bells and whistles, it's the quality of information, and you got a lot of good free stuff up there. And they can sign up, I know, at the list too. And I'm not here trying to do the plug, but if you guys don't get on this, you're crazy. I don't think a lot of people know you even did any speaking. This is probably like the second time I've heard of you doing a live talk. You've probably done more, but you don't do this very often.
Well, now, back 20-odd years ago, I used to be on the circuit maybe 6, 7 times a year. I'd be at a seminar. But since the wife died, I've gone back and done a half a dozen or so. I was at Dan Kennedy's, Michael Penland's, and now here with
Mark Hendricks.
Mark Hendricks.
Sorry, Mark.
Oh boy, Mark will love that.
Well, we'll give him a shot of bourbon and he'll be all right.
Whatever.
We'll get him bourboned up.
But no, it's just. Oh, I don't want to go back on the circuit 7 or 8 times.
But you enjoy the travel. It's kind of nice to get out of that big house. Jim doesn't know, by the way, he's got a house that he's not sure if it's 18 bedrooms or 19. Have we ever figured that out?
It's only like 5 or 6 bedrooms.
Well, you said there's a lot of rooms in that house, Jim. I think a few more than 5. Who's watching the cats down there?
Oh, well, my son and daughter-in-law are taking care of the babies.
And you got like 5 of the cats. How did that?
No, I got 2 cats.
Well, I thought you ended up with, and they just sort of showed up someday. Or?
Well, no, their mama brought them to us when they were born because she had them right next to the office there.
Right.
And they're a pair of twin black cats, and they had their 7th birthday on March 30th. So.
And I screwed your birthday up, and
well.
You're the 23rd, and I posted on the, well, that's another story. But I put you on Claude Hopkins Day, but that's not a bad guy to, I still think there's a leap year here. I swear to God, your birthday's the 24th. What do you tell these new marketers? There's so much hype out there, Jim. I mean, push. How about words like push button and autopilot? You're not sexy. You're never. Your stuff is like I said. The website, they say this and that. You've lasted 50 years. You've done 400 million. There is no magic formula. Give them just the honest. Those who are smart enough to listen.
That's it. And it's the kind of customers that you keep. I've got customers who've been with me for over 30 years.
Yep.
And the thing is, those are the kind of customers you want because they're with you. And this hype crapola that they put out, yeah, it'll grab a bunch of money, but they'll never make another sale to those people.
Right. Exactly. And so, and as they say, and I think you mentioned this, I think two things. It's easier to sell an existing customer than it is to go find another one, number one. I mean, obviously, your customers are repeat buyers. Number two, I think the most brilliant thing that I've ever gotten from you, and I'll use this to wrap it up because I'd like you to just, maybe give me your thoughts on it, is people got to start realizing, and if they're smart enough to grasp this, 100 known buyers are worth more than 1 million sellers. I tell people this, I quote you on that, because sellers are a dime a dozen, and that probably is some of the most sage advice ever given out, for the simple fact that buyers that are known, it takes you almost out of sales business. You're in the delivery business.
That's it, because when you know a buyer buys X product, he buys X number of them, and he pays X dollars, anytime you've got a price better than that, you've got a quantity that he buys, you don't sell him anything, you just tell him you have it available, and he buys it. That's the easiest part of it.
And I think that is some really key advice. And the main thing is, I mean, like I said, it's been an honor. 50 years, that's a hell of a legacy to leave behind. You haven't pissed off too many people over 50 years that I'm aware of, unless there's some behind the scene things going on.
Just government people.
Yeah, just government people. Jim wants to know he's not left, he's not right, he's not in the middle. He's sort of like me. He's sick of the whole system. I think that's a fair answer.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's been fun. Guys, check out businesslyceum.com. I don't think anybody's ever actually got up to your hotel room and done one of these. And by the way, guys, if anybody gets offended with our WSO, the viral videos with the bikinis here and there, put the heat on me. Don't put it on Jim. The business concept of being personalized and customized, Jim likes. Jim's not necessarily telling me, I think we need chicks with bikinis. So I will take credit for that. I'm the one with the poor taste. But I'll take the heat for us on that one. But I do appreciate, I think we're going to do well and have some fun with that. And I do think it is important people realize, and that's one of the other things you do very well. You answer every friggin' email. You had a heart attack, you told me, and you were answering email in the hospital.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I have to keep up with my customers.
And you're on a pretty disciplined schedule. I mean, I know you don't answer on Sunday. I know that you're up at 6 a.m. You read your paper. Is that part of your success? You got a real rigid, disciplined, structured life for the most part?
Not really. It's just that I have a kind of a schedule that I try to keep. But, hey, if I miss it, I don't worry about it.
Right. And you also had a little computer problem a week.
Oh, yeah.
I came back to about 5,000 emails. I bet that was fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Apple forgot to tell me that they've now declared my machine obsolete.
Well, hey, I tried to get you some help. I'm glad you got it fixed on that. Guys, this is the legendary Jim Straw for real, and this has been an honor, man. I appreciate it. And we better walk down there, or they're going to get real pissed at me for keeping you up here. And we have got about a 4-mile walk back down to the meeting room.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I swear to God, this hotel is like bigger than 10 football fields. Anyway, go ahead and do your famous stay well or be. You got to do a catchphrase. Give me
Oh, yeah. Keep well.
I love it. Jim Straw, everybody. Vegas Vince. Thank you, guys. Warriors, anybody else. Peace.